Whoa, whoa, la, hey, whoa, whoa, la. Only Rasta can liberate the people over hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute that they are with you. Shall free the people over hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute they don't like you. Why try to make I unhappy? Really, I don't know. If it was up to them, my friend, we would never see the sun or the snow. Through that mystical communication within, we keep on coming together. I love to see brothers and sisters looking out for one another. That's the way it should be, not contrary. Stop tearing down each other. Only Rasta free the people over hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe one minute that they are with you. Hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute that they are with you. Our dogs will do. You just behaving like they want you to, yeah. I say, arrogance is much different from ignorance. And I know you feel the same way too. Many live this life without having a clue. No reason why they are so sad and blue. Places to go, so much things to do. Not a moment to reflect on the cycle of life, yeah. To free the people over hills and valleys too. Don't let them fool you. Don't believe for a minute that they are with you.
Yes, what's up, wonderful people? Welcome to the Express Show Live. We do hope that you're doing wonderful and you are excited to be with us on yet another episode. We link up with you and get to connect and talk about different things happening right here in the 254. And I also get into indulge on issues that affect us as a people. We do hope that at the end of the day, we create value to conversations around us by basically just talking about these particular things. I just played you a jam. Which is by Buju Banton, which is known as Hills and Valleys. And that particular song, it's a reggae song from way, way back, but its message resonates even till today. If you listen to reggae music, you realize that this is music with a message. And this is music supposed to be uplifting people and liberating people by just the lyrics on these particular songs. For example, on that particular one, he talks about, trying to be a people pleaser and believing in people merely by the sake of their words. You ought to look at people's actions rather than just believe on their own words. People believe people hear what they see. And if you're telling me this, but you're doing the other thing, then I do actually believe that there is a problem right there. If you speak in wine, if you speak in water and drinking wine, then that also becomes a very, very big problem. Remember, you can connect with us on our socials. We are on Facebook, 254 Express. You can also find us on Twitter, which is X, at 254_Express. And you can also link up with us on Instagram as well, which is Express Show Live on Instagram. And we are happy that you are with us on this episode. We shall be connecting, talking about youth opportunities and also the whole matter of entrepreneurship. Because as I do understand, it seems like the educational system has been skewed towards teaching people how to find jobs or teaching people how to be good employees rather than focusing on teaching people how to become job creators and entrepreneurs at the end of the day. Which is why we do have so many young Kenyans around, the country everywhere. Go to Central, go to Northern Eastern, go to Mombasa, go to Western, go to Nyanza. all these different places, you do find young people looking for jobs and being very, very desperate to fend for themselves, simply because they are not able to get these particular jobs. But today, we shall be talking about entrepreneurship, and we shall also be looking at some of the businesses, some of the businesses that maybe perhaps one could start out with very little capital. Sometimes people talk about, oh, this is it's very, very difficult to start a job because you need a whole lot of money. It's very difficult to start a job simply because of this and that. There are so many excuses, or there are so many things that maybe might lead some people not to participating in that process of entrepreneurship. But nonetheless, today we shall be talking about some of those opportunities, and maybe what opportunities there are that need very, very little capital for you to start out a business at the end of the day. Because entrepreneurship is a trade that is taught. Some people say, oh, entrepreneurs are born, but I do believe that with the right skills or with the right skill acquisition, you will still become an entrepreneur. It doesn't have necessarily to be that you're talented or you're born with that particular skill. No, you can simply just acquire skill by learning, which is very, very much important. And we shall be getting straight into that, directly straight into that, looking at these entrepreneurship opportunities, and looking at some of these business ideas that require low capital to start in any African country. And when considering getting into business and trade to earn an income, many thoughts will cross your mind. But here are 20 business ideas that require low capital to start in any African country. You might actually be in Kenya, you might be in Tanzania, you might be in Uganda, you might be in Cote d'Ivoire, you might be in Ghana, you might actually be in South Africa, Zambia, Morocco, Mozambique. Any of these particular countries, you would find that these ideas practically actually apply to all these different countries. Number one is a mobile money agency. And mobile money has become big in Africa over the last, I believe, 10 years. And you will find many countries, telecoms, providing these money agency services. And even with other different micro banking companies, and also micro enterprises also getting involved in these. So mobile money agency, one can act as an agent for mobile money services. For example, in Kenya, we do have M-Pesa, we do have MTN mobile money in other countries, and it requires minimal investment and caters to people needing withdrawal and deposit services. And if you go to different areas, for example, in Kenya, in the urban and the rural areas, many people that have gotten into this business of setting up an M-Pesa shop that does mobile money transfer, just doing the agency work. And from there, we do have number two, which is online freelancing. And this is where you can actually get on a platform such as Fiverr, such as Upwork. And what you need is just a laptop and good internet connection to be able to secure small errands or small jobs online. For example, writing, graphic design, social media management, and other things like that, that do not necessarily require you to have so much skills, that do not require necessarily have you to have so much skills at the end of the day, which is the problem. Mwenda Eric, thank you for joining us. Our co-host is late. That is a problem. Our co-host is late, but we are here discussing youth and entrepreneurship in Kenya. Thank you, Mwenda Eric. If you haven't subscribed, tafadhali subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, tafadhali finya the like button on there. And we shall be doing this each and every other Tuesday. So if you miss out the show today, you can still catch us on the show next week on Tuesday at 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. next week. So do not give up. Kindly catch us even on the next episode. But yes, we are talking about opportunities for young people and what one can be involved with in terms of starting a small business. Yes, you can become an online freelancer, and that means that you can offer services such as writing, graphic design, social media management, and other things. And there are many platforms for that to work. For example, Upwork.com. If you go to Upwork, you'll find opportunities like that. If you go to Fiverr, you'll find opportunities like that. And there was even a Kenyan brand. I can't really remember the Kenyan brand which was also involved. I'll try to remember the name, but I'll hook you up with that, and that will be wonderful. In Kenya, there is what you call the Ajira Digital. Ajira Digital has been connecting people to opportunities like this. So you can head over to ajiradigital.go.ke. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Ajira Digital digital.go.ke, and this is a platform that has been made to connect young people with online opportunities. And I would say that if you sign up, if you have your ID card, I believe that is the only thing you need, your ID card and also a phone number. And once you do have those two, then you can simply sign up on Ajira Digital, and maybe perhaps you'll get hooked on or plugged onto some online freelancing jobs any other time that they do get to come up. This is a website I'm showing you. From what they have indicated here, they are saying it's a total of 7,000 jobs that have been created, and the platform has 518,000 members, and there are 229 Ajira centers, and there are 129 Ajira communities. So if you head over to ajiradigital.go.ke, then you can sign up on there, and maybe you can find opportunities and trainings for online freelancing works. For example, you do see this is online freelancing work, and you can be trained, and you can just actually sign up on there for free. But then again, going back into what are the 20 business ideas that require low capital to start in any African country, we go back to the issue of small scale farming. And this is the idea number 3. What you realize is that for over the years, many people have looked at farming like, it's a lower kind of job that is indignified. But farming, for people that have taken up farming, especially young people that have taken up farming, you will realize that farming has exponential potential. It has a whole lot of potential. And you can grow high demand crops such as vegetables, herbs, and all fruits. And urban farming in small spaces can yield a good income with low initial cost. For example, if you're talking about farming things like vegetables, kumawiki, spinach, cabbages, and things like that, I do believe you stand a very, very good chance of taking a product to the market and also earning an income from that. Number 4 is providing laundry services. So, as anzisha Adobe, you can start a small Adobe and start a laundry business offering washing, ironing, and delivery services. If you wash clothes for people, you iron them for people, you package them nicely, you deliver them to people. You can start with the basic equipment and scale up as the demand grows. Watu wamekuwa wameangalia kazi ya Adobe, and some of the people assume that Adobe doesn't have money, but in places, especially urban centers, where people are quite very, very busy, you can talk to mechanics, you can talk to other people like that who might require that laundry services, and that would actually be a very, very good look. Number 5, there is beauty and hair product sales, and this is big business. And why do I say it's big business? This is because women like to look good all the time, and this is actually just nature, not just women, even men grooming. People want to look wonderful, people want to look presentable, people want to look well, and therefore selling popular beauty products like shea butter, natural oils, and organic skincare products, and using social media platforms to reach customers would be one of the ways to go about it, because these days you can just set up a shop online. You can go to Instagram, set up a page, and start selling natural oils or organic skincare products, or even men products like beard, shampoo, and things like that. That would actually be also a good look right there. And apart from that, I would actually also tell you that that industry is growing rapidly. That industry is also growing rapidly. And if you look at how far Kenya has come, I would say that when it comes to locally made products, people are starting to embrace locally made products as well, organic products as well. And this is actually something positive because it is actually very, very important, because we are starting to promote, or we are starting to buy Kenyan, and we are starting to build Kenyan. and which is very, very much important. But nonetheless, apart from that, today we are discussing about the issue of entrepreneurship, and just basically looking at 20 business ideas that require low capital to start in any African country. Like I did say, you might be in Morocco, you might actually be in Somalia, you might be in Ghana, and any of these African places. These are ideas that will help you start out, like beauty products, like I'm telling you. This is actually wonderful. Another idea we shall jump into is selling clothes, second-hand clothes. That is a big business in Africa. Second-hand clothes, or the mitumba. You can buy a bill of second-hand clothes and sell them at markets or online. It requires low investment and can yield good returns. Number 7 is online tutoring. If you have expertise in a particular area or a subject, you can offer online classes or tutoring sessions. And this is ideal for subjects like mathematics, languages, or even vocational skills. And not just that, I believe even teaching things like playing instruments and things like that. I think in any area where you do have wonderful expertise, you can as well just go ahead and start out, and that would actually be something good and something positive. Number 8 is starting a mobile car wash, and provide cleaning services to car owners at their homes or offices. All you need are basic cleaning supplies and water, and you can also clean carpets on as you go about cleaning the cars. You can offer basic cleaning services for cars and also for carpets, because in some homes they just want their carpets cleaned and returned and delivered nicely, and that would actually be also another idea that does not need a whole lot of money. Number 9 is catering to small events. Start offering food services for small gatherings like birthdays, graduations, or office meetings. You can prepare meals from home to save the cost. That is actually good. If you have some of these skills, some skills to cook, then it would actually be good, because you can simply just offer those services, and you can help people cater to those particular events by just cooking and supplying. They call it outside catering, and therefore you can also delve into that and see how that particular line of a business goes, because I believe it's very, very important. And I do believe that you can actually make a dime. You can actually make a dime on that as well, which is very, very much important, that you also try out your hand in that. And maybe who knows, it might actually yield something. This is Express Show Live on Pomzi Africa, and we are just having a small episode on entrepreneurship and also business. And you can get to converse with us. Like I said, if you like to write to us on email, you can write to us, pomziafrica@gmail.com, pomziafrica@gmail.com. And we would absolutely love to hear from you, regardless of where you might be tuning to us from. The goal is just really to just entertain, empower, impact, and all those positive things. But we continue with the 20 business ideas that are worth you trial, especially those that do not need a lot of capital, low initial capital. That is what we are discussing on here for today. And number 10 is digital marketing services. You can offer social media management, content creation, or advertising services to small businesses. It requires skills rather than high capital. And there are those particular skills that you can acquire online just by getting trained on Google. For example, Skillshare. There are those skills that you can acquire. Even on LinkedIn, you can get free skills on there as well. And that would actually be a good look. Number 11, event planning services. You can offer to organize small scale events like birthday parties, weddings, corporate functions, and you can build your network and start small before scaling up. And for this one, you also do not need a whole lot. You can start with just by your small network. A friend that can refer you to another friend or a friend of a friend, and that is how you get your word out there. Number 12 is dropshipping businesses, and start an online store without keeping stock. Work with suppliers who ship products directly to customers, minimizing inventory cost. Number 13 is local snacks production. You can make and sell popular snacks like samosas, chips, roasted nuts, or local pastries. And these can be sold at schools, markets, or offices. And once you do, you will be able to get your small profit. And once you scale up, you would find it to be very, very profitable. I have thought about that particular area, and you realize that, for example, the Burundi people, this is not just the Burundi people, even our Kenyan brothers and sisters, they are out there selling these snacks and also coffee. And it's big business. If you move around and you're selling something to eat, and it's prepared nicely, it's healthy, then you realize that people will buy, people will patronize your business, and eventually you will be able to scale up your business, and you can be able to also maybe employ someone else at the end of the day. Who knows? But yes, these are just ideas that we are just throwing out there and sharing with you, so that maybe perhaps you can consider some of these. Number 14 is tailoring and alteration services. If you have sewing skills, you can offer tailoring and alteration services. You can start from home with just a sewing machine, and from there, customers will refer customers. And if you're doing a good job, then you can scale up. Number 15 is freight brokerage. You can act as a middleman between cargo owners and transport companies, helping businesses find transportation for their goods and earning a commission from this brokerage. And someone was actually telling me that brokers actually earn a whole lot. Brokers earn a whole lot of money, and this is because they're able to connect a need with the service provider, and therefore they earn their commission on there, and it's actually a very, very good look from that. And the other business idea is beverage production. And when we talk about beverage production, we are talking about things like juices. We're talking about things like juices, and you will find that you can make and sell fresh juices or smoothies in a busy areas or online. This business has low startup cost and has high demand. And these smoothies, if you move around the streets, you will realize that in some places, you will find that there is those businessmen who are making smoothies, they are making juices, they are blending, they are making different kinds of juices. There might be mango juices, passion juices, and things like that. And that also stands to be a very, very wonderful opportunity. If you're thinking an opportunity that has low cost, and if you're just maybe perhaps just left college, and you're just wondering to yourself, what can I do? Then you can be able to look also into making juices and pudding as well. Pudding as well, because if you're able to just buy the fruits from the market, then you can be able to sell that for profit, and be able to start your own small business, not necessarily having to incur a whole lot of a cost for stores and things like that. It can maybe even perhaps be on the roadside, so long as you're providing quality, and also so long as that you have met the safety and the health standards of actually serving those beverages at the market, or whatever you choose to serve those particular beverages at. This is a 254 expression. Thank you so much for being with us. And we never take your company for granted. We are always looking forward to interaction, keeping it engaging, so that we can be able to not just entertain but inform, and also inspire and impact with information. And to carry on with that, we shall proceed with the other point, which is home cleaning services. For home cleaning services, you can offer home cleaning services to busy households or businesses with just a few cleaning supplies. You can start small and grow with referrals. And home cleaning services, I've seen people step out and made an attempt at this. And actually, it seems like also another area which is worth checking into. and finding opportunity in this area as well. And apart from that, we do have number 18, which is blogging or vlogging. You can start a blog or a YouTube channel focused on the needs like travel, food, all local culture. With time, you can monetize through advertisements, sponsorships, or affiliate marketing. And now we go to number 19, which is photography. If you have a camera or a good smartphone, you can offer photography services for events, portraits, or product photography for small businesses. And this is also actually a good look, because photography, you can also learn these things online, and you can get yourself skills online as well. The last one, number 20, is digital products creation. For example, ebooks, online courses. You can create and sell digital ebooks, online courses, or templates. You only need time to create the product and can be sold repeatedly with no inventory cost. And these are some of the amazing ideas that maybe perhaps you can take into and see the possibility of actually following up any of those. If you do have a list of others that you would like us to add onto this list, please make sure you reach out, drop your comments. You can share, you can like, and you can also comment on the comment section. And we would absolutely love to hear from you and engage with you on matters, business ideas to start out in any African country with low startup capital. Nonetheless, it has been wonderful getting to share this with you. For now, I would just like to sign out, and I wish you a happy and productive entrepreneurship endeavor, whatever you choose to pursue. I just wish you luck, and I wish you all the best in everything that you might set out to achieve through your entrepreneurship endeavors. Till next time, much peace and love. I want to wish you a happy and a productive rest of your day. Remember to subscribe, comment, and share our videos so that we are able to reach more and more of our friends out there. Till next time, much peace and love. Peace out.